Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is an energizing morning yoga sequence, so we'll be building a little bit of heat. Remember to listen to your body as you move through the practice and come out of any poses that feel uncomfortable. So let's just start with some breath, getting in an easy seated position, a comfortable seated position. You can come to easy pose. Feel free to bring a pillow underneath your hips to open your hips up some more. Hands resting on the knees. Let's inhale to a count of 5. And exhale to that same count. Second inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Coming back to your natural breath. Let's take our right hand and rest it on the ground beside us as we drop our left ear to our left shoulder. Waking up our body with a nice neck stretch. Feel free to gently move your head forward and back if you would like to add a little bit more. Bring your head back to neutral. Take the left hand, plant it down on the ground. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Resting here or moving your head forward and back. Bring your head back to neutral. Keep your hands rested on your knees and we'll move into some seated cat-cow. You can stay here or come to a kneeling position if you like. Rolling those shoulders back. Opening the chest, lifting the chin, arching the spine. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Press the shoulders forward, bring your chin down to your chest. Moving through a few rounds with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And if you'd like, feel free to add some barrel rolls. Maybe moving a couple times to the right and then to the left. Bring your spine back to neutral. Let's take our right hand, plant it down on the ground beside you. Sweeping that left arm up and over. You can let that right forearm come down if you like. Gaze comes upward, and then we'll move to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Inhale as you open. Exhale, move to the center. Inhale. One more time each side. And come back to a neutral position. Let's float our body up to hands and knees. And we will just make our way to a child's pose. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Bring your big toes together, knees wide. Float your hips back towards your heels. Again, you can always bring something underneath your hips to make the stretch a little bit easier. Melting down towards your mat. Good. On your next inhale, float your body forward. We're going to make our way to down dog, and we'll be moving back and forth from down dog to up dog. Now, if you would like to modify, you can move from puppy pose, which is knees down, arms extended, chest melted down. This is if you're not quite ready for down dog. Move to puppy pose, and then to sphinx, or to cobra. So this is your modification, moving from puppy to sphinx or cobra, whichever one you prefer. But if you're doing the full version, we'll tuck our toes under, lift our hips up and back for down dog. And go ahead and pedal your feet out a little bit while you're here. Good. Float your body forward. Let's come to up dog. Coming on the tops of those toes, hands underneath shoulders. Pressing through those hands. Chest is open. Engage your thighs. Tuck the toes under. Move back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, let's end in down dog. If you need a rest from the arms, you can come down to child's pose for a moment. Good. Come back up to your down dog. Bring those feet together to touch. Lift your right leg up with an inhale. Exhale, step it through. Stepping that right foot up in between the hands, will come to crescent lunge. Your back heel will kind of be over your big toe post. Feet about hips width apart for balance. Sweep those arms up for crescent lunge. If you need to rotate that back heel down, feel free. Inhale. Exhale, take both hands, come to a lunge position. And we're going to bring both hands on the inside of our right foot for a lizard pose. So you can roll your right foot onto its side. Feel free to rest this back knee down as well. Lifting the chest up and through. And now we're gonna do it on the other side. So we'll walk through the center. Left foot is in front, doing the same thing on this side. If you wanna rest that back knee down, you can. One more time, ending on the right side. Good, bring that foot back flat. Bring a hand on either side of the foot. Step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Try to keep from rounding that spine too much if you can for this forward fold. Keeping those knees nice and soft. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to plant our hands down in front of our feet, stepping or jumping back to a plank or modified plank. We'll move through a vinyasa. So lower down. For chaturanga, you can go halfway or all the way down. Inhale up for sphinx or cobra or up dog, whatever works for your body. Exhale back to down dog or your puppy pose. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Bring those feet together to touch. Lift that left foot up. Inhale. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Heel is over that big toe post. Feet are about hips width apart. Coming up for crescent lunge. Rotating that back heel down if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down the ear side of the foot, come to a lunge. Then bring your left hand on the inside of that left foot, roll it foot onto its side, come to lizard. Come through the center. Lizard on the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Now bring a hand on either side of the foot. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Good. From here, plant your hands in front of your feet. Step or jump back to plank or modified plank, and we'll move through our vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog, sphinx, whatever works for you. Exhale, down dog or puppy pose. Good. From here, we're going to walk our feet up towards the center of our mat. Bring your feet a little bit wider than the width of your mat. Bring your heels inward, toes outward. Bend into those hips. Coming to goddess pose. Now, goddess pose should look like this, something like this. We'll take our hands, bring them on the outside of our knees. Thumbs are inward, fingers are outward. And we're just going to roll our shoulder on the inside, rolling our right shoulder inward. Gaze over to the left, maybe up towards the sky. And do the same thing on the other side. Good. Go ahead and come back to goddess. Straighten those legs out, heel toe those feet in. Come to the top of your mat. We'll sweep those arms up with an inhale. Exhale, dive down to a forward fold. Then we'll make our way down to a seated position. However you get there is fine. But from here, I'm just going to bend my knees, bring my hands behind me, come to a seat, extend those legs out in front, and we'll come to a seated forward bend. Nice, tall, straight back. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, lead with the chest, lower down. Letting your hands fall wherever they fall for your seated forward bend. Just trying to let your body relax down into the pose. And hopefully as you breathe, you'll get a little looser and maybe be able to come a little bit deeper. And next inhale, roll up to a seated position. Bend those knees, bring those feet flat. Scoot the hips close to your heels as we roll down to our back. Hugging the knees into our chest. Rocking side to side. Just releasing that lower back, giving it a little massage. Let's come to a nice simple spinal twist here. Knees at a 90-degree angle. Let both knees fall to the right. Bring the left elbow in line with the left shoulder, making a cactus shape, and your gaze can come over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, hug those knees back into your chest. Release the knees, coming back to a 90-degree angle again. This time let them fall over to the left. Right elbow in line with the right shoulder, gaze over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, hug the knees back into your chest. Squeeze with an inhale. Exhale, release those feet towards the corners of your mat, your arms resting at your sides, palms facing upward. Just spending a couple minutes here for a Shavasana. And at this time, just bring some positive affirmations into your mind for your day. These affirmations may begin with, I am, I will, or I choose. Maybe something like, I choose to have a great day. And on your next inhales, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll over to your right side, using your arm as a pillow. Taking one final moment of rest and also a moment of gratitude. Roll up to a seated position. Sweep your arms up with an inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I hope this practice was able to get you energized and ready to have a good day today. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this practice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.